The next progression to achieving your first chin up is the actual chin up. Well done, you've made it. If you've gone through each phase and you've stayed patient, you persevered with certain progressions that you were struggling with, and you eventually made it up to this point, I think you're ready to do a full chin up. Now, it may take a couple of times or a couple of attempts, but I think what holds people back sometimes is that they're not willing to try, or they don't believe that they can do it, therefore it really hinders their progress. So I'm going to go through the way I do full chin ups and what I'd like you to focus on going forward, because I believe that there's no point swinging your body back and forth. Anyone could, jump up enough and do 3 or 4 of these kip pull-ups like you see in CrossFit. What we want is a strict, perfect form chin up that then you can progress to doing from 1 rep to 3 reps to 5 to 10, and then once you get to 8 to 10 reps, you can start to add some weight. If you don't have that strong foundation, you won't be able to progress. If you're still throwing yourself up and using momentum, you may have to regress a little bit and practice some of the earlier progressions in order to work up to this. So let's jump ahead with the demonstration. Like I said, hands shoulder width apart, palms facing you. Now, with the home chin up bar, again, there is that temptation when you jump up, you're going to swing a little bit more than you would at the gym. So you really have to engage your core. That doesn't mean you don't have to engage your core at the gym, and absolutely does, but just I found with the chin up bars at home, you tend to swing forward when you start to lift your feet off the ground. But remember, we've practiced the dead hang, we've practiced the shoulder decompressions, we should be ready for this. So, palms facing you, come into our starting position. Tummy tight, don't let the back arch too much. Drive through our elbows, chest to the bar, squeeze and lower down. Notice that it was all muscle there and absolutely no momentum. I'll give you an example of something, say, that I would cheat a little bit just to get an extra couple of reps. So, you see this in the gym a lot? Like this kind of movement, swinging action. When, honest to God, when I do that, I don't feel it in my biceps, shoulders, or back. It's what we're trying to work here. What I do feel is that I could probably injure my back doing that. So you want to avoid that momentum. One more demonstration. Hands facing you, shoulder width apart. Come into that dead hang position. Tense the core. Inhale, drive through the elbows. Exhale, lower down slowly. And that's your first chin up. Like I said, it will take some practice. I didn't get to that in 4 weeks. I stayed consistent with it over time, and now I've moved up to weighted chin ups, but that was only from years of training. So take your time, work through the progressions, and let me know if you have any questions. Best of luck.